the industry is taking a step back on independent movies.
Yeah.
Until 3 or 4 years ago, there were a lot of platforms
Yeah.
giving a voice. We can mention, Tubi or others. And now we see this path of Hollywoodification of the platforms where you only have big movies, even from the past.
Presented at least. Like there's still other
Presented.
movies, yeah,
Well, but
but you have to find them.
and that's the big problem. The
Yeah.
big problem is that marketing is useless in today's entertainment world. It's a long discussion, but that's the bottom line of my idea. Because we are facing quest for discoverability.
Yes.
And, you may say, oh my God, we have unlimited number of titles available. But the reality is that every platform, every single one you mention, are the smallest blockbuster you will ever seen in your life. Because the actual shelf space is very limited.
Yeah.
For as much as you can browse, the options are very low. Now, when you and even the algorithms and the suggestions, people click a movie, and the natural option they have on the remote is not to keep navigating through suggesting, is to go back.
Yeah.
And think about it, it's the only button you have on your remote. So you pick a movie, don't like it, remote, back. Now, when you go back, you are still in the same position. And what I love about Momito, and something that I really believe that other platforms should use, is your continuous refreshing of the homepage. If you open any other platform today, you can spend 20 minutes, and we made some studies. You're actually looking 100 movies, 150 movies. So these basically cut the legs to any hope to independent filmmakers. So Momito comes at the right opportunity where I see the need of one or more platform, to start championing for real independent filmmaker. And it's an opportunity because what most of the big platforms do not understand, they're all offering the same content. Now, you can bet that you will have Wicked on Amazon, on Apple, on, whatever. So there is no differentiation. No?
Yeah. But do you know why it's different from Momito?
What do you mean?
So when you've searched on Momito, you look around and you see that our platform looks different than other
Completely
places.
different.
Yeah, all the time.
Every time.
It's because we do it by hand. We do not use algorithms on our platform.
Okay.
And so when we actually showcase content, when you go to the platform, it's the same as it looks like for myself. It's the same as it looks like for Craig here. Every person that comes to our platform uses it the same, not the same way, but sees it the same way.
Okay.
And we want to make sure that we get people involved in content that they never knew existed. They never may have clicked on, or maybe an algorithm would never have presented to them. But if they're into something specific, like horror or comedy, they can click on movies, go right to the genre section, and click horror. And then they're just amassed in a world of just horror.
Well, I think that in the future will be a middle way between handpicked content, but also a system that constantly refresh
Yeah.
the homepage. The problem is big platforms started paying insane license fees
Yeah.
for movies. Now they need to recoup. And so they're pushing the same movies over and over and over again. While I believe that the reason why some platforms get where they are today is actually because of independent movies.
Yeah.
Because when you have Wicked, or when you have, big movie,
Yeah.
okay, the company, the producers, the distributor, they sponsor the movie. And they leave the decision of where to watch the movie to the personal preferences of the user. There is little to none marketing directed to a platform. Where when you embrace the independent community, especially with strategies like the one we have developed with Bittertooth, with the box with others, or the exclusive release. Now, for every single independent movie, you have a massive amount of people that will market what's going on, that will say, we are on Momito, come to Momito. Now, multiply this for 1,000 movie. I calculate that for every independent movie, there is at least 200 to 500 people.
Yeah.
Now you multiply for 1,000, now you get 500,000 people reached without marketing.
Yeah.
Just for, so.
But it takes that many movies at like a single time too. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you're right. So we need a place to champion independent filmmakers, independent movies. And Hollywood needs to understand that.
Yeah.
I'm Italian, and the easiest comparison I can make is we didn't get to the World Cup. Why? Because we didn't grow the next generations. If we do not look at the future, and it's already happening, Hollywood is losing its power. It's losing its relevancy. That's because Netflix made movies made all over the world. Like, okay,
Yeah.
they made dubbing, okay, which never happened in US. And we are not nurturing.
Yeah.
Nurturing.
I'll be your translator too.
Yeah. We're not nurturing the next generations. We are not. We are giving them false hope.
Yeah.
We are giving them false stories. And we are not telling them the truth. So now you see a lot of these filmmakers dreaming for their $20 million, $30, $40 million movie budget that they will never get.
Thanks for spending your time with us today on the More For Me and You podcast. If you've made it to the end, we appreciate you. Now, go do us a quick favor. Please like, comment, and share this episode. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode with the incredible guests we have coming up. You can also follow us at Momi2 Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. Oh, and for your next movie night, check out the Momi2 app. It's free and packed with amazing movies and shows you've probably never seen. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the pod.